10 years ago, I was in a rut. As soon as I wake up, I open my laptop to play video games. I was kind of an introvert kind of guy who was leveling up his skills in the virtual world instead of leveling up his skills and power in the real actual world. And maybe you are one of those who are leveling up his skills and playing video games all the time. And I was a little skinny kid who is scared of talking to new people and who is scared of making some new friends. Literally, I have zero friends when I was in my high school and when I was like a little kid. I only have only one friend who I play video games with. And one day I was like scrolling on my YouTube and like watching some content, like entertainment content. And I ended up watching some Ronnie Coleman video, like the old school Ronnie Coleman videos, which he's squatting like 800 pounds and like doing some 200 pounds dumbbells, incline bench press, and everything. And he was shouting whilst he was benching some heavy dumbbells. And also, like, it was really interesting for me and it was very exciting to see that. And I ended up watching some other videos about gym and motivation, and it gives me a huge desire to also lift that weight, because I thought that, oh, I can also lift that weight in the real world instead of the virtual world. I can also build power in the real world instead also like in the virtual world and in the video games. So I always had a huge desire to build muscle and to build power and in the real world. But I was also doing bad habits and I was not doing any good habits at all. I was like playing video games 8 hours, 9 hours a day. And there was some days like when I was waking up like 12 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and I was like playing video games on my laptop. And I just play video games like 1,000 hours in a year or something. I could have done something better in that 1,000 hours. And my brain always like go from that thing that I don't want to go to the gym and I don't want to build some muscles, because like my brain is too comfortable in doing those bad habits like playing video games and also some watching some content and not talking to anyone and being an introvert and alone and everything. And my brain always goes that this is not my thing and I don't have time for doing this thing. And I just want to be comfortable in my own and playing video games. You're probably like that. Your brain also go from that thing, because our brain is always same, like our brain always try to be comfortable and try to be in our comfort zone. And that's the thing, you have to be outside of that comfort zone to build something new, to break that bad habits and do some good habits. People who are not doing these hard things and people who just procrastinate always, like me, like I was doing, who procrastinate all the time to do the hard things, are fucking losers. They just wanted to be comfortable in their own, doing their bad habits and also playing video games. There is a desire in all of us that we have to increase our skills and we have to increase our power. But right now, we are increasing our power in the virtual world. We are increasing our skills and intelligence in the virtual world. We have a huge desire of leveling up, but we are doing these things in the bad environment. We are doing these things in the bad place. Instead of leveling up in the virtual world, we have to level up all the skills in the real world, in the actual real world. You are a weak little boy if you go from doing hard things and going to the gym. You are a little boy and you are a weak little skinny boy if you are just coping from that thing and you're procrastinating that I wanted to do it, but I will do it later. I will do it after playing video games, after doing those bad habits, after watching porn and everything. So you have to take the accountability for yourself and do the hard things. So when I was skinny, I started going to the gym in 2018 and I decided to build some muscles because I was also researching about bodybuilding and everything. And I ended up discovering about the aesthetic body and aesthetics, and not getting so much bulky, but having a body which is attractive and muscular. So I always wanted to build an aesthetic and muscular body. So I decided to go to the gym in 2018. And when I was going to the gym in in the beginning stage, I have built some muscles. Literally, I have built some muscles. And when you are new in the gym and you're total beginner, you build some muscles naturally because you are lacking in activity and you started doing some work. You started lifting some weights, so you build some muscles naturally because you're too skinny and your body just wants some muscles to lift some heavy weights, right? But after 3 to 6 months, it was like very hard for me to build more muscle because I have hit plateau because my body just used to that particular routine and my body doesn't want to build more muscles because I was not giving my body a reason to grow. So the topic of this video is like the number one routine that will help the skinny guys to build an aesthetic body in 90 days, and which is true. And I discovered it myself that so many people are struggling to build muscle because they have hit plateau at a certain point. And I have experiment all the things, all the split, bro split, push pull legs, and all the things in my training routine. And I discovered two principles for myself, which has helped me build muscles in every split. Like it doesn't matter which split you are in. It doesn't matter if you are on bro split, if you are a bodybuilding split, if you are on push pull split. It doesn't matter. You just have to follow two principles to build more muscles, and those principles are progressive overload, and consistency. Whatever you're doing right now, you are doing it in a comfortable way. Like whatever weights you are lifting, whatever reps you are doing, you're just doing the same way, same exercise, and save everything. You have to progressively overload in that thing. You have to give up your body a reason to grow better than the last time. You have to do something more than the last time. The more weight you lift, the more reps you do, the more you will build muscle, the more your body will be capable to like grow muscles. You have to give your body a reason to grow. Like for me, like I have built this principle for myself that I wanted to like lift more weights in the next week. Like I have to do more reps with the same weights or with the same exercises the next week and the next week. So the simple principle is you have to do more things, you have to do more reps and with the more weights, and focus on progressively overloading in the thing. And the second thing is consistency. You have to be consistent in the gym every day. You have to go into the gym every single day. If you're not like consistent in your training, you're not going to build any muscles because your body doesn't have any reason to grow because your body is not doing it every single day. You're not pushing hard every single day, and you will not build more strength and you will not build more muscles at all. So focus on these two things. If you're struggling to build muscle right now, and if you wanted to build some lean muscles and not get any fat while bulking up, I have created a program for myself and for my clients. Just check out the first link in the description. This is all for today. See you, bro, in the next time.